How are you feeling about the upcoming referendum?
I'm a little worried about it, to be honest. It seems like it's going to be close because a lot of the statistics that are coming out at the moment, they're like saying like 70, 30, 40, 60 or whatever it is. So I think that gives the yes side a certain complacency, especially since the yes side seems to be composed largely of like younger voters or people who aren't actually registered to vote. So I think when it actually comes down to it on the day, it's going to be very, very close. And I think a lot more work needs to be done in order for us to be able to push the side properly. But at the same time, the no campaign, the no side, seem to at every turn shoot themselves in the foot with all this kind of surrogacy nonsense with everything they're arguing in terms of the rights of the child. Because the fact is that the Child and Families Act was passed about a month ago, and it really negates that entire part of their argument.
Seems to be getting people worried though, because they keep on saying it's about the children, it's about the children. And for undecideds who aren't really sure, it gives them a moment to pause and maybe consider, and it can swing them to the no, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, it can absolutely, but you see, that's just because people don't have the full information. People aren't aware that it actually will make no difference whatsoever. So they're basing it all on whether or not 2 men and 2 women are going to be able to raise a child or given rights through this referendum to actually raise a child. But it's people are just not aware that it makes no difference whatsoever. And even if that were the case, even if say marriage equality actually did affect the rights of the child and the rights of families in any way, I think the counter argument should be by way of research, say in America or in any other country, just to show, say, the psychological development of a child, and if they are in any way not discriminated against, but if their upbringing, if their psychological development is affected by having 2 same-sex parents.
What do you think it says about Ireland if it passes?
I think it'll say a lot about Ireland internationally, because we're the only country, the first country and possibly the only country that I'm aware of that's going to have to put this to a referendum. So it really is about what the people are going to say. At the end of the day, it'll say, it'll open us up as being a very kind of open and equal society, an accepting society, or it will go the other way, and it'll send out a very negative message internationally in terms of our inclusivity and our equality and our tolerance.
What does it mean to you if it passes?
I suppose if it passes, it means to me that I will feel accepted. I will feel as though I'm an equal citizen in this country. I feel as though that is going to be recognised, in law, of course, recognised by the state. If it passes by referendum, I feel that it will be my equality in this nation will actually be something which is backed by the people of Ireland, which I think is almost even more important than what the state can legislate for. It's whether or not the actual people of Ireland they are what composes the fabric of our culture. And if I'm accepted by my own culture, I think it'll do a lot for me in terms of my kind of Irish citizenship and my pride as an Irish person.